From NANSO's leadership to the Presidential Youth Advisor and the younger Swapo Constituency Councillor of Windhoek West all hailed the late President for his role and involvement in uplifting young people during NBC's special tribute program. They further say the President was consultative and believed in the power of young people.
As Namibian young people, we are privileged to have a president who was very consultative, who believed in the power of young people, and who ensured that if any opportunity given, he would engage us, he would involve us, and he would make sure that young people also were part of his leadership. He would listen to us in terms of what is our position on key issues. What are the young people saying? And he just doesn't listen. He also makes sure that our contribution and our input is part of the work that he's doing.
President Geingob said, he reached out and he said, you young people have a problem. What is the problem? Come to State House. I want to engage you. I was one of the people who helped organize that meeting through DAISRI and then also engaging the leaders of the protest. So that allowed the young people who were there to engage the president meaningfully, and most of their recommendations were implemented in that ministers were tasked to engage these young people and listen to what was in the manifesto.
We really need to be intentional about this whole process of mentoring and making sure that the young people are indeed prepared. But then the bottom line still remains that us as young people must be teachable. We must be willing, we must be patient, we must be willing to walk towards, being prepared. And being prepared is not easy. Believe you me, it's really not easy. It's going to test you, it's going to break you, but you need to be willing.
The Presidential Youth Advisor, who served under the late President for 9 years, says his model of inclusivity, especially with regards to young people, became government's best practice. So much so that different governments across the continent have started to copy his inclusive model, bringing more young people to the decision-making table.
Different governments across the continent have started to model President Geingob's inclusive model of bringing more young people to the decision-making table. When I entered government, I was alone, with the exception of Mandela Kapere in terms of youth leaders in politics. But I think 9 years down the line, the results speak for themselves. If we look at our parliament, for the first time since our independence, we have a youthful representation. We have at least 6 MPs that are born frees, who were born after independence, which is unprecedented.
Selima Henok, NBC News, Windhoek.